It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah.
Too nice to put away every year, isn't it?
100% keep it out. How old was he in that photo?
28. It was taken just before he got stuck in hospital at the Christmas.
Right. Oh, that's lovely.
Some people think that it upsets you to speak about them, but in my case, I found it easier to talk about him than not to talk about him, because I used to say, he did exist, he existed, let's talk about him, you know. And now, because I used to get so upset and I would cry all the time, people didn't like talking to me about it, but I used to have to say, but it helps me personally. You know, I know I get upset, but it still helps me. Whereas now, we actually do. Do you remember when Anthony did this? And we'll sit and have a laugh about it now, you know, and about him, and we remember the good times that we had with Anthony. So it does help to talk about them or whoever's lost their life. It does, in my opinion anyway, it helps, rather than bottling it up, because the more you bottle it up, the worse it'll be. I said I had a breakdown, and that was talking about him, not what caused the breakdown. I just couldn't believe that I was never going to see him again, that I was never going to talk to him again, that I was never going to have a phone call again. One of the last things he said to me was, I'm so glad you're my mum. But it still didn't stop him doing what he did. And it's not selfish. People think it's a selfish way and it's a coward's way. It's not. They're ill. They are ill. They can't help the way they feel. And they think killing themselves is their only way out of the situation. And trust me, Anthony had lots of family help. We was all there for him. So it wasn't even as though he was on his own. He was under medication in hospital with it. He still did it in the hospital on suicide watch. So if they couldn't help him and we couldn't help him, it's an illness.
Who can help him?
Who can? Once they get it in their head that that's the only way out,
there's no going back.
you can't. They need to help themselves.